Hey guys, what's up? It's Sunday, so why don't we hop into some church drama? But before we do, why don't you go ahead, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon if you're not. Let me know how you're doing, and well, stay around and give me some ideas because this is vlogging, so I'm gonna be at it for another 25 days or so after this. And I might do Vlogmas as well. So let's hop into this. Why I became an atheist 2 days. And this was posted to Church Drama 2 days ago. Come on. It's a smaller subreddit, but it's Sunday, so what do most people do? Especially in the Midwest or South during Sundays, go to church. So why don't we do our own little church thing? Alright, I was raised in a cult, and this is the story why I became atheist by Aku Ninja 1311. I was raised in a cult. That's a heavy opener, right? It's definitely a conversation starter. Yes, I was raised in a Christian cult. You may have heard of it, the UPCI, the United Pentecostal Church International. Before anyone gets upset, I'm not attacking Pentecostals. I'm merely sharing my experience having grown up in a specific Pentecostal church. I remember very clearly as a 6-year-old girl, I was playing outside just as it was getting dark. It was a Wednesday night. My mother came and told me it was time to go to church. I don't want to go, I told her. If you don't go, God might come back tonight and you won't go. So I went. At 6 years old, I already knew what it meant to not go. To 6-year-old me, not going when God came back meant being stuck on earth. That would be overcome with bad people, natural disasters, and demons being unleashed from hell, which meant torture, losing my loved ones, and death. It scared me. It would scare anyone, let alone a 6-year-old. We had people in our church called end-time preachers who would preach about nothing other than the end times, no matter how young the audience is. If you deviated from the teachings at all, you'd be left behind. Their teachings were difficult to like. They were difficult to follow. If you were brought up that way, but they were hard to like. It was very much geared towards controlling women. We were told we couldn't cut our hair, we couldn't wear pants, we couldn't wear makeup, we couldn't wear jewelry unless it was a purity promise, engagement, or wedding ring. We had to wear short or long sleeves only. Our skirts had to be below our knee, and many more restrictions were placed on women. Men were told only not to dress like a woman. I'm sure I painted a picture of what the women were allowed to look like, while men could look like any when you passed on the street, and you'd never know. They told us, perhaps not outright, that if we didn't believe in our hearts that their teachings were true, God would know, and we would be punished with eternal damnation. In the words of Jimmy Snow, they made us turn in our independence and issued our identities to us. I never liked it. I spent many years believing I was going to hell for my discontent with the lack of sense of self. I believed God would come back soon, and I needed to hurry and learn to conform to the church's teaching. I never, as a child, expected to live long enough to see my teenage years. When I was a teenager, I didn't expect to live into my 20s or 30s because God is coming back soon. I never planned for a future I didn't expect to have. I became depressed, and instead of helping me, the church shunned me. People stopped caring and openly started ostracizing me. At 18, I left the church. I still believe that more and more. I felt more and more suicidal with each visit to the church I had grown up in. I needed to remove myself from the place and the people altogether. I still believed, however, in everything they taught until I was 19. When I was 19, my only sister died. I went back to church for comfort, but was met instead with, she wasn't Pentecostal, so she's in hell. I was devastated that anyone would even think like that. If you hate me, then hate me and leave my sister alone. This led me to deciding that the way these people believed couldn't possibly be right. So I went on a spiritual journey and discovered what I believe and why. I read the Bible cover to cover, listened to the debates, read scholarly articles and books. I prayed to God to show me the truth. I received silence in return. In the end, my research led me to conclude that God does not exist. At the age of 20, I became an atheist. I no longer believed in God I thought I had known for 20 years. It was scary, but now I had the freedom to be myself, to be and look how I wanted. I could dream of a future. I no longer believed I'd die early. I no longer lamented at the thought that heaven would be one unending church service. I was free from the chains that bound me in my earliest years. For the first time in my life, I wanted to live. Well, that was deep. I've never heard of that cult, but then again, I don't really do culty, witchy, awkward things. But hey, should I do another post or should I wait and save one? Let's see. I want to read that, but that would be major no-no. So, tomorrow I'll probably read some more and pre-record. Tomorrow I'll have to figure out what video I want to do for Vlogoween. Comment down below and let me know what you guys would like to see. I might do an organizing my like drawers, or at least 2 of my things of drawers, but no promises there.